Welcome back to Lone Echo 2. We're playing on a Quest 2 through Virtual Desktop. Before we get started, take a minute to click the S in the corner to subscribe. Heading for 10,000 subscribers. It'd be fantastic if you were one of them. Also, like, share, leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the video, or the game, or Liv's awesome welding helmet, or visor. I guess that's maybe a mode of the visor. All that good stuff's appreciated. Let's get back to it. So we got an FTL fuel cell over there. So now we got to head to the research facility to get some biomass, which let's do our computer thing. Obtain biomass. Oh, it's way down there. Okay. So should I like go hitch a ride on whatever this thing is? Is that what I do? Or do I just zip over there? This doesn't look like it's gonna move. So I think we're just going. I wonder what that is. Hopefully won't have to deal with a lot of ticks in here, but we'll see. Just pop up a bit and back down. Oh, this space travel's fun. I mean, the biomass is everywhere. Can't we just scrape off one of those pustules with like a pole, poke it or something? It's not going to be that easy. What was that? I don't like the sound of that. So what's that, a replicator? Or a fabricator, sorry? I always make that mistake. Okay. Let's slow down.
The biomass research facility. This is where the outbreak originated.
We're sure there's some contained biomass on hand for Jack to retrieve.
Logs indicate 1 or 2 containers should still be in storage. However, reaching them may be difficult due to the entire facility being under lockdown.
The tram entrance will undoubtedly be your only way in.
Acknowledged.
Can we use our grabber? Whoa. That is a lot better than actually grabbing them. Okay. Ticks, fleas.
The facility appears to be in fairly poor condition, but there is at least some power flowing.
Due to the generator being restored.
Unfortunately, I'm still unable to access any systems further into the facility. Power flow stops at the entry terminal. It appears that the systems are outright disconnected, including the physical entry bridge. Jack, you'll need to reconnect those systems to gain entry to the facility.
Copy that.
What's going on down here? It's kind of an odd little space. Nothing though. Okay. Seems like there's not a lot here, but let's have a peek. Don't see any ticks. Oh, it's the airlock, okay. I don't like the sound of that. Look at this panel here. really know what the threat is going to be in here. Unknown room. Okay, unknown. I don't see anything. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting you don't have to actually grab those buttons. So, that one's red. Should I,
This device looks vaguely similar to the cranes we saw in the transit hub. This appears to be some sort of focusing device. I haven't seen anything like it elsewhere on Chiron Station.
It's actually a prototype of the technology our containment units use to keep Dix pacified.
As in the technology that shorted out while Jack and I were trapped in the engineering bay.
Yes, though that was due to the power cycling abnormally. I assure you, it's usually quite stable.
It seems someone was emphatic about maintaining the lockdown.
That console would have controlled the bridge leading into the main facility.
I assumed.
I'm not seeing any backup controls in the blueprints, unfortunately. It's possible the cave contains systems not listed in the schematics. It may be worth a quick investigation.
Well, let's investigate then. Still don't know the threat. I'm guessing ticks. Oh, that's not good. Another airlock. Oh, this is outside. Into a cave? It's interesting, at least. Okay. Let's just go slow. Let me see if there's anything in here. Extendable bridge. Okay, some controls down there. Something seems to be in that bridge. Might have to make a beeline up to the airlock. Authorized personnel only.
Re-establishing main generator connection. Be advised, Class 3 power fields will become active. Dormancy will be nullified.
Jack, power will soon be returning to the immediate area, as well as the rest of the research facility. Just keep in mind that you'll also be awakening any dormant biomass within.
That's
Yeah.
a good point. By restoring power, we're undoing something that was put in place as a die-hard safety precaution.
We're certain this is the only place we're going to find the contained biomass?
Assuming these fragmented station logs are correct? Yes.
Well, that's reassuring.
Finalizing connection.
Connection
Okay.
established. Now receiving power readings throughout the facility. Jack, once you have the bridge fully extended, you should be able to access the facility proper. Though I suspect some areas may have additional security requirements.
Nora, the research director,
Okay, I think I gotta go back out.
would have done everything she could to contain the outbreak. But there is no containing it. This was an eventuality.
It's fortunate that your disagreement over priorities led you to be elsewhere when the outbreak occurred.
It's only fortunate if I'm right.
Okay, so it seems like we're still safe in here, and I just have to actually go to some sort of manual control on the bridge to extend it. Is it telling me to go back down there again? No, that one's switched. Keep hearing like a crackle. There's something up there.
This bridge is currently disconnected as part of the lockdown procedures.
Correct.
we'll go
The
over
doors
there
won't
then.
open until both sides of the bridge are fully extended.
Did they
Oh,
get
do we have to
everyone out?
do it
According
manually
to
or
these
something?
logs,
Oh no, this looks like it.
Not everyone caught out.
Thanks, Sunshine. Okay.
Bridge extension initiated.
All right.
Bridge reconnection complete.
I'm heading back to the entry terminal.
It's over here. That's
Dr.
interesting.
Harlan,
Oh,
if these power readings are accurate, our suspicions appear confirmed.
What's that now? What suspicions?
Educated guess, rather.
Which is different how?
The ticks aren't the only form of biomass that have been evolving since your time.
Great, so what's this one do? Open doors?
Quite the opposite, in fact.
It's best if you see for yourselves.
great.
Juno, are any of the station's X3 units still active?
Not exactly. My records indicate that all X3 neural matrices were transferred off Chiron Station during the evacuation.
Well, despite everything, it's nice that at least the androids made it out.
All right. New biomass antics. Hopefully we can access the bridge now. Yeah. Oh, it's even open.
I'm crossing into the main facility now.
Copy that, Jack.
Security. Power conduit. That's interesting. Nice. No window here. Just a fabricator. Fun stuff. See for ourselves. I don't see anything different just yet. I don't see any ticks either.
Biomass has taken hold here.
Given that it got this far, the rest of the facility will likely be much worse.
Will the
Much worse than
fabricator
this?
still be operational?
Yes, at least enough that Jack should be able to reboot without issue.
In the security control room, I found a casualty.
According to logs, Adler Reyes.
They must have been trying to keep the scanners running to
Uh-oh.
prevent the biomass from leaving the facility.
I
But
think
if someone failed the scan,
we might have
They
to
would
deal with
have
some
had to remain behind.
zombies.
Unfortunately, even the scanning room itself became contaminated.
you think that's how it spread to the rest of the station?
Most likely. With background contamination, the system would have had a difficult time producing accurate results. Inevitably, it failed.
I have a feeling that casualty is going to get up and cause us some trouble.
Jack, you are now entering the facility's lobby. Biomass containment is located through the leftmost door.
The test wing? Medical wing? Oh, here. And of course it's locked. So that's locked. Medical wing is the only one that's open. Whoa, what was that? Unknown specimen. Oh, it closed the door.
This must be the evolved biomass form Dr. Harlan mentioned. It detects my presence, much like the other specimens encountered thus far.
We classify it as a reticulated B biomass organism, but most people just call them webs.
Aside from
Webs.
their namesake membrane, webs can also be recognized by an additional nodule. It should be quite distinct.
Yep.
Electrical systems here are clearly suffering from extreme damage. The lobby's directory is effectively useless. This area appears to be locked down.
Oh,
Okay.
and Jack, that distinct nodule I mentioned? Think of it as a sensor. If it detects you, it will stimulate the web's expansion reflex. Just something to keep in mind as you explore the station.
We have another casualty. In the lobby.
Dr. Brianna Leamington.
She was one of our pathologists.
So how do I get through that? How do I fool the sensor? There's another one there. So maybe you can't, this is the way to go. Maybe you can't use any movement while you're going through, you just gotta drift perfectly through the center. Should we try that? That's locked anyways. And that seems pretty aggressively. Maybe I can switch to my cutter. I do have extra distance on it. Okay. So this is gonna do something similar.
Another one of the web forms. I still have no way to bypass.
Then try the labs. The research
The
they were doing
labs.
there might prove useful.
Copy
Okay.
that. I'll see what I can find.
Is that my cutter? Yeah, that's my cutter. Labs. Where are the labs then? I guess I gotta go back to security. Test wing. Door locked. Yeah, there's nothing to do here that I can tell. Let's try to stay off the ground. I guess we're going back to security. Let's whoa, okay. Ease up. Did I see another door in here? The labs. What's this say now? Yeah, obtain biomass. That doesn't help. Don't think we can go up through there. Was there another way through here? Whoa, okay, that was close. Let's just head down here quickly. Get rid of that.
Jack, it's possible the nearby labs contain something useful for dealing with the web in the lobby.
Yeah, but where are the labs? To tram. That's closed. Excavation.
A scale model of the FTL drive on Dr. Harlan's ship. Was the drive developed here?
Not exactly. While the few FTL drives still in service were refitted here, the original design was actually reverse engineered from the FTL drives left behind aboard the Estrella. That was done by your former employer, in fact.
Wait, Atlas built them?
Indeed. Before the company dissolved, of course.
Effectively, 22nd century Atlas reverse engineered their own 26th century technology.
Ah, that sounds perfectly normal and not at all confusing.
I would expect nothing less from our employer, past, present, or otherwise.
Alright, well, obviously missed something. Because I don't know where these labs are. This is security. It's a main lobby. It seems like it would be accessed through the lobby. This one is kaput. So what did we miss here? Test wing. Medical wing. I don't see anything labeled labs. I mean, we already reported this locked door. Oh, we gotta report
There's
the
some
panel?
kind of added security here.
Dr. Everett Harlan reporting. Authorized laboratory access.
I see.
Voice-activated authorization. That's a smart security feature.
Thank you. And you're welcome.
I'm welcome? Why don't you come out here? What is that for now? Okay. Let's use our grabber on that if we can.
This switch controls power for this hallway.
An emergency disconnect, likely utilized as a means to curtail the outbreak.
They really did all they could to try and get the infestation under control.
They knew once it was out, they couldn't stop it. All they could do was buy time for everyone else on the station.
Ooh, that looks harsh in there. Something in there. This is locked. Looks like the other one's locked too. Yeah, so it's just here. You gotta stay high. Specimens. Hopefully not ticks. Should I take that? No.
Biological specimens.
The director was always in here. Dissecting, testing. She was tireless.
She must have had a cast iron stomach.
One of the toughest people I have ever known.
What sort of research were they doing here?
The director was convinced the cure was impractical. So she poured everything into containment technology.
Did she have any luck?
When I left, she had everyone working on miniaturizing the insulation cloaking from our containment unit. I'm not sure how far they got.
These controls are running some sort of automated procedure.
The system is no longer reachable over the network. Cut off by the biomass, no doubt. It must be an old test, abandoned during the outbreak and resumed.
Can we
now
just
that
take
we've
that
restored
sample?
power.
Okay. Cloak emitter control panel. Oh, so we have to aim this at the other way? Why is it not extending? There we go. Okay.
Seems the researchers here found some success. Whatever this device is, I was able to neutralize the biomass by activating it.
It looks to be a functional prototype. I knew they were close, but I didn't know they had moved into practical testing. The basic concept was to surround the biomass with a cloak of electromagnetic insulation, preventing energy from reaching it.
Kind of like using a blanket to smother a flame.
Indeed,
Man, that's
the
gonna be
idea was to build these cloak emitters as a reactive defense against the biomass, to contain it.
That could
Can I
have a
use
wide
this?
array of tactical applications.
Just
we
all
don't
that
have a lot of
waste
time to
to
get
the
through there.
I wish she could have seen that.
Biomass at the exit neutralized.
It's possible I failed to foresee some of the cloak emitter's eventual implications.
Sounds like your research director was on the right
Oh,
track.
7 seconds? Oh, geez, 15 seconds.
She
Nice.
never gave up.
1,
I could hardly ever
2,
pull her away from her
3,
work.
4,
Dr. Harlan,
5,
if I may
6,
interject,
7,
the local
8,
data I'm seeing implies
9,
that the director's
10,
efforts to develop
11,
cloak emitters proceeded
12,
beyond prototyping.
13, 14,
Portable versions were
15.
installed in some of the
Okay.
X3 medtech shells.
Well,
Several of these shells appear to have been left behind in the medical wing.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
I believe it may be possible to fit Jack with a similar device, a portable cloak emitter.
What is involved?
I'll need you to retrieve the data from one of the medtech shells here. With that, I should be able to reconstruct the portable cloak emitter's design.
Copy
medtech
that. I'll
shells.
see what I can find.
I don't see any medtechs. I think I gotta go through there, but let's just have a look around here first to make sure we're not missing a med tech in here. But yeah, no, it doesn't look like it. Okay. So, slow it down. Get right to the edge here. We'll boost to here and then try to line up and go straight through. Whew. But we're kind of screwed to get back, aren't we? I guess we are. Hopefully this goes somewhere good. Okay, that's locked. There's a med tech. That one's closed off. That one looks like it might open up. This looks pretty clear.
Jack, this is the primary examination room, where prototype cures were administered to volunteers. Dr. Harlan, you'll be pleased to know that your old workplace remains unaffected by the outbreak. Dr. Harlan?
That's good to hear, Juno. Thanks.
How do I get in here, though? That's where we need to be. Oh, here we go. What's this now?
This log indicates a multitude of visitors.
Oh.
Some were children.
Yes. Many of the station's personnel had families. Most of their children were suitably behaved. Some were not. Still, I hope they reached safely.
Okay, so we can't do anything there. Oh, panel, okay. Our cutter. That went right through. Come on. Let's open that up. Okay, so we have to data scan now. So we'll do that one. Not
I'm entering
seeing...
the medical lab.
Doctor, perhaps you should step away for a moment. I'm sure there's still plenty about the data to parse before we're ready to initiate the experiment.
She's here, isn't she? Juno.
More than likely, yes.
Who? The research director?
I can handle it, Juno.
Are you certain?
I'm not looking away.
Ah, my suspicions were correct. They did develop a portable version of the cloak emitter. Unfortunately, the data contained in this shell is only partial. Jack, to complete the reconstruction, I'll need you to scan additional units.
Understood.
Oh, God.
A researcher and one of our anesthesiologists. It's an impossible task. Alleviating the pain of an infection, especially in later stages.
Yeah. I can imagine.
Dr. Adriana Lay,
She was too young for this.
I've recovered her research. It also seems she received a message from Dr. McKenna with all of his access codes attached. Would you like me to play it?
Affirmative.
Beginning playback.
Hey, Adriana. I know I can count on you to look out for everyone. So I'm sending you my access codes. Should get you into my stuff and a few engineering areas. Spare rations, my playing cards, whatever else. If any of it helps even a little bit, please, take it. Share it. figure it might make things a little more comfortable for you all.
Trev, prepare for departure.
Shit, I gotta go. I have no idea how to end this. Good luck? No. Goodbye.
End of message. If any of Dr. McKenna's codes prove useful, I'll add them to your ARM computer.
Thank you. A keypad for the duct. Juno, could one of Dr. McKenna's codes work here?
I believe so, yes. Try 2525.
Access to the utility ducts granted.
Fun. Oh, it's tight in here. Which way? I guess this way.
Moving through the vents now.
Tell me something, Doctor. How long does it take
What?
for the infection to run its course?
Once it becomes fully active, usually somewhere between 3 to 5 days. But most victims opt to expedite their end.
Right. So, how does the infection work? Once it becomes active? I mean,
The biomass drains energy directly from your cells. Your body is in the throes of widespread cellular decay. Major organ failure follows 12 to 18 hours later. But at least by then you are not in as much pain, since the infection has likely started feeding on the electrical signals traveling through your nervous system. By day 4 you've...
alright. I get the picture.
Perhaps we should shift focus back to the mission.
Jack, it's okay. I asked. I should know what I'm in for. Just maybe not all at once.
Can we scan that from here? Oh, over there. Is that not far enough? Or not close enough, I should say? How about now? There we go.
Excellent. That shell contained more data regarding the portable emitters. We'll need a good bit more to reconstruct the design, though.
Okay. Moving on then. Okay, let's get down here. Ooh, these are some big ones. What is that panel over there? Can we open that? Don't think so. Just a dead end. What was that? Alright. Ooh, looks like there's somebody down here maybe?
Scan complete. We still need more data. Interesting. Doctor, this shell has a log conversation regarding the director and your research.
Go ahead, Juno.
Beginning playback.
Alright, Unit 5, back to the lab. The director wants to run those simulations again.
Query. For what purpose?
I'm not sure. Dr. Harlan's ideas were intriguing, to say the least, but, well, I suppose the director knows best. Go ahead and prep the simulations. I'll join you shortly.
Acknowledge. Dr.
Oh. So the director eventually explored your theories after all?
I didn't expect she would continue it after I left. But without the biomasses-based genetic material, it would have been as much of a dead end as containment. I just
Ah, my leg.
couldn't convince her.
Okay, does this help at all? Oh yeah. Now we're on the other side of some of this. there's another shell over there. Is this that's our cutter, so we gotta switch back to our scanner. Get a little closer.
My reconstruction of the personal cloak emitter is nearly complete. One
Nearly.
more scan should be sufficient.
Curious. Where am I gonna get another scan?
Patient chart reveals catastrophic cellular breakdown.
Most likely an internal infection that passed through the tissue.
Does that happen in every case?
Eventually, but the host is usually deceased by then.
In this patient chamber, I found another casualty.
Based on the logs, Dr. Chandra Miles.
Ah,
She was one
okay.
of the few who subscribed to my theories on the cure. I always appreciated her insight.
Okay, so no, let's keep it that way. Oh, here, okay. That's good. And then can that go down anymore? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, so we can get that one a little more. Down. Tricky, tricky. That should do it, right? Can we get to that one? Yeah.
Data collection complete. Finalizing tool reconstruction. Reconstruction complete. Please visit a fabricator to install your new cloak emitter.
A further casualty of the biomass.
Dr. Jordan Becci. She specialized in pain management therapy for the infected.
And reprint. All right.
Cloak emitter installation successful. This portable version is practically identical to the method prototypes you've been using thus far.
Well, now that we've got our portable cloak emitter, I think we'll call it a part. This has been Lone Echo 2, played on an Oculus Quest 2 through Virtual Desktop. If you haven't already, take a minute to click the S in the corner to subscribe. Heading for 10,000 subscribers. It'd be fantastic if you were one of them. Also, like, share, leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the video or the game. What's new in Lone Echo 2? Leave it in the comments. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.